Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Resourceful Reina. So let me start by saying that this is almost done. Because of my paint, the paint that I used was from Lowe's. It wasn't original chalk paint. Let me see if I can turn on these lights so y'all can see. So I had to kind of wait for my chalk paint to come through, and it did. I gotta do one or two more coats. And then that is done. I got to blend this part in. And then here is the 3D that I was telling you about for the cabinet. It's still not dry, so you're going to see streaks on it. Plus, I still have to give a wax coat on them, a clear wax and a dark wax. Actually, dark first, then clear. I did everything you guys can see. By this week, it will be done. Here's the white cabinets that go on top. I'm gonna actually do a dark tint rustic wax on it, clear wax. So no scratches, no nothing to go through. I just want that rustic color on it. I know it's pure white, but I still want that antique going on. And then as far as you can see, the 3D colors that I have used, actually it's 4 colors that I used, and these are all from Annie Slug. I love this product. This is my best friend. So you have the blue, Providence, and gray, which is Paris gray. And then I actually just brought a little one. This one, it's not optional. You don't have to buy this. Actually, you can go probably to Walmart and just get a regular prime red. But I really love this prime red because it's like a rustic red in it. So what I did was I actually did 2 codes for the bottom cabinets, and then these are the bottom cabinets, and then this right here. I just swiped one brush on this, swiped another brush on this, and then blended in. I waited until it dried, and I added another, what color is that? That blue. And then I added another blue on top because I really wanted that blue to show. Then I added the red. Once it dried a little bit, I took make sure, because I started using this stupid rag right here. Make sure it's just like just a clear rag, lint-free, please. And I got these actually at Lowe's. I think it was like maybe 20 of them for like $4 or $5, so it wasn't that bad. And then they're reusable, especially if you're just going to use them and just on anything. As far as like I'm always painting, so I'm gonna actually just wash them and then put them in a Ziploc bag, dry them up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and call it a day. So as you can see now, they're not like the same colors. Like for instance, this one is actually still drying. Once it dries, it'll look similar to like this color right here. Hopefully it focuses. Anyway, this one I still have to add like a little bit more blue to it. This is like the first 3 ones that I started with, but I got the hang of it. And I actually do more blue, actually add red to it so it can actually match those. I love those. And again, you still can see that it's still wet, which I'm fine with that. Once it dries up, I'll do the dark wax and then the clear coat, and then it'll be fine. I did spray paint the hardware because of the simple fact I wasn't going to actually spend money on it. It just didn't make any sense. The hardware is actually pure brass, so I just kind of, because they painted it gray, so as you guys can see the video prior to when I got this house. I don't know why the hell they spray painted gray, but it is what it is. So let me show you the trick. Let me get a rag really quick so you can see what I'm talking about as far as I had a bucket, but make sure that the rag is kind of like really, and I wouldn't recommend doing it in a sink, but actually I was gonna call it a day, but I'm gonna show you guys really quick. I have to take this outside and clean it. So what I do is, here's a rag. I'm gonna bend the hell down. And then you can see it has the gray and then it's like an aqua blue color and then the dark blue. And then what I'm gonna do is kind of blend it in. And you can see. And then sorry, I'm hoping you guys saw that. And it blends really, really well. So like right here, I gotta add more of that white, or actually that light gray. So I'm gonna take this, it still has it anyway. And then I'm gonna add here and here and here. And I'm gonna skip that until it dries just a little bit. Good thing about these paint, it really dries up pretty fast. I'm gonna go to this side because of the simple fact I started here. So again, hopefully you guys can see. It's dry. Here's a damp rag. Blend in. I know it looks like a hot mess, but once you blend it in, it starts, once you put this rag on, it starts blending in really nice. And then what I do is everything. Okay. So I let it dry a little bit. And then what I do is I add a little bit, a touch of blue. I make sure my brush is dry. Once I do the blue again, that dark blue, I add the red to it and blend it in again. I know it's a lot of blending, but that's how you make the water effect from those paint. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money, Walmart sells actually a pretty decent, chalk paint, because that's what that is. It's just chalk paint. See, like in the corners. Sorry, I'm over here hitting. It's hard to do at the same time. So I'll fix that. And then you can see it start blending. And once you add that blue and the red, that's how you get those effects from the cabinets I was showing you. Sorry if my video is like everywhere. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Like right here is too much of that gray, that light gray. But I'll fix that with the blue. And then once I add that red, this is my buffet table and I brought white chairs to go here. I've seen this color actually in Pinterest. Pinterest is dangerous, guys. I'm serious. I'm gonna actually blend this all the way in. And then I'm gonna grab a new towel or rag and clean it up a little bit better. This is why I don't go to the damn gym, because I'm behind is always doing something crazy. Y'all know Resource Lorena. Gotta do it herself. So, like right here to me is too much. Once I get a clean rag, I'm gonna start cleaning some of this out, but you can see the blending in going on. Then once I add the blue to it, you can see it's already here. I had like the white a little bit. So like spots like that, I'll add the blue and add a little bit of white and start blending them in just like this. I know it looks funny now, but once I put that that dark wax and then the clear wax, it's gonna go all together. And but again, if you guys don't want to spend that much, Walmart does sell a pretty decent paint, and I used to use it actually. I do have the container. It's not the same color because I emptied the container out Let me see if I can read it. Which is this one. Crap is beat up. And then I think these are running like $5.99 or $6.99. So, all right, guys. You guys will see the finished touch with the everything put up together. I'm going to finish this up because I got to work in a few. I'm going to go home and take a shower, eat, and bounce. Guys, thanks for joining. I didn't forget about you guys. Thanks for hanging in there. I'm going to actually finish all this today, which it should take me only like half an hour to an hour. Go home. And then tomorrow I'm going to wake up. Well, tomorrow I'll be at my job. From my job to my house. Come here, hang up the cabinets. Do one more coat up there. I'm still going to hang them up. And then you guys, I'll do the wax and the clear coat. And then that's it. Because I want to start moving stuff in. And call it a day. Because I need to move out by the end of next month. So I still got to finish fixing and painting the other house. Not fixing, but just painting it. And cleaning it up. Call it a day. I want to give the keys in. And then that's it. Ciao, darlings. Love you guys. Thanks for all the comments that you guys left me on my last video. Thank you so much. And then I left a picture of my daughter, whoever commented. Thank you guys. She just had her junior prom. And girls are expensive. I could say that, right? Bye, darlings. Have a blessed one. Oh, happy Easter. Bye.